Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. The growing rift between Ryan Garcia and his team has taken another turn this week, after the star claimed they abandoned him following his defeat to Gervonta Davis in April. Garcia and promoter Oscar De La Hoya's relationship appears to be deteriorating after King Rai publicly contradicted claims from De La Hoya on Twitter last night. And on a recent appearance on Bradley Martin's YouTube channel, the 24-year-old made clear that things between himself and his team were not in a good place. After the fight, nobody was there for me. My team just didn't come to the press conference. Somebody betrayed me in camp. I was left with that. I had Tank's team care about me more than my own team. De La Hoya's absence from the post-fight press conference did not go unnoticed, with the Golden Boy boss claiming he had to leave the arena due to the death threats. Garcia was stopped in the 7th round by Davis and the T-Mobile Arena with a left hand to the body, bringing the biggest fight of the year thus far to a close. Following the fight, Garcia confirmed he will move back up in weight to light welterweight, the weight class he had been campaigning at before the Las Vegas showdown with Tank. The 24-year-old has been linked to a shot at the WBA champion at 140 pounds, Rolando Romero, who controversially picked up the strap with a stoppage win over Ismael Barroso last month. Fights with the likes of Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor and even Devin Haney have been also mentioned, with undisputed lightweight champion Haney expected to move up after his victory. Gervonta Davis thought he will never get to the Devin Haney fight. While this Devin Haney himself has said he's open to facing Gervonta Davis, his most recent opponent says otherwise. Haney fought 12th round of early championship boxing recently, with the American retaining his undisputed lightweight titleist via unanimous decision. But many in the sport feel it should have gone the way. Haney opponents calls for every match that even he himself believes won't happen. The champion plots his next move, with options including Shakur Stevenson or Davis at 135 pounds, or vacating his belts and moving up to 140. It's never happening Davis versus Haney because now he understands his skill. He understands his level. His father understands his level. Now I think he will go up to 140 and still fight just regular boxers. Davis is one of the most fearsome punchers in the sport today. He's undefeated and coming off a statement victory over fellow superstar Ryan Garcia. He has called for his shot at the 4 belts. Haney hasn't made any official decision and is seemingly still weighing up where to land promotionally. The company he chose to represent him for his next bout will say a lot about his next moves in the ring. A link up with BBC would be positive news for the Tank fight, while he's continuing on with Top Rank likely means Stevenson. Finally, he could move back to Eddie Hearn's matchroom, something he has confirmed he's spoken to their promoter about, and challenge Regis Prograis for the WBC title at super lightweight. De La Hoya sees Manny Pacquiao as a potential opponent for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's defeat to Gervonta Davis on April 22nd not only affected his pride but also disrupted his plans to face his desired opponents, including the renowned Manny Pacquiao. Having won the bout, Davis is now considering a bout against Devin Haney for the undisputed lightweight title, a potential rematch with Isaac Cruz, or a showdown with Shakur Stevenson. Although Garcia has expressed his desire to fight Rolando Romero. Having won the bout, Davis is now considering a bout against Devin Haney for the undisputed lightweight title, a potential rematch with Isaac Cruz, or a showdown with Shakur Stevenson. Although Garcia has expressed his desire to fight Rolando Romero, Isaac Cruz or Teofimo Lopez on social media, boxing promoter Oscar De La Hoya has different intentions. According to Michael Benson, the boxing editor of TalkSport, De La Hoya is targeting Pacquiao as the biggest fight that can be made. Manny versus Ryan, do you know how huge that would be? De La Hoya stated in an interview. I'll go with that and we'll see what's the best option for Ryan. While a fight against Pacquiao could be a potential option for Golden Boy Promotions, with a weight agreement between 142 and 153 pounds, It's important to note that Pacquiao has not fully officially signed his unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas. Furthermore, there have been legal issues surrounding Pacquiao in relation to the cancellation of his fight against Conor McGregor. One of the most difficult to train is Ryan. Meanwhile, trainer Eddie Reynoso, known for his work with Canelo Alvarez and Oscar de la Hoya, shared his experience working with Ryan Garcia. One of the most difficult to train is Ryan. He is a very good guy, but he is very much about the cameras and other kinds of things, and he doesn't really have a focus on what boxing is. Well, now I'm in Los Angeles, now I'm going to film here, now I'm going to Las Vegas, now I'm going to go somewhere else. So he loses that focus on boxing, the coach said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.